Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Resale Guy, coming to you with another video on a No, wait, it's a Tuesday morning because we had a long holiday. 4-day weekend. Hope we all had a nice, 4-day weekend for my wife. She took Friday off. So for most people, it was just a 3-day weekend. But yeah, I hope you all had a great weekend doing whatever you did. We didn't do anything too exciting, just ran around. We actually did a lot of thrifting this weekend. I've been finding a lot of stuff here over the last couple of weeks. So we spent I think it was Saturday. We went to quite a few stores and we all found some stuff that we wanted or needed or we would resell. So that was good. Oh, we went to see the Paddington movie yesterday. That was amazing. Well, okay, well maybe not. I always rank movies based on the size of popcorn I need to get through the movie. And Paddington was definitely an extra large popcorn kind of day. My wife admitted that she fell asleep during the movie. But hey, it was a Paddington movie. We were just trying to get out of the house and do something rather than just sit around the house all day. So if you have young kids, they'll love Paddington. Anyway, that's not what you're here for. We're here to talk about reselling, what I sold on eBay and some of that cool stuff. So good weekend of sales. Now, it was a 4-day weekend of sales. So we're talking about Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday sales. Normally we're just talking about 3 days of sales, but since we had the holiday, President's Day, got an extra day in there. So for the weekend, my goal is always $1,000. I want to do $1,000 over the weekend, and we needed that extra day to get to that total. So the total order number was actually lower than it has been. So that's good because that means the average sale price was much higher. I sold multiple $100 items, so you're definitely going to want to stay and see those. Sold a lot of sports cards. I'm not going to show those on that channel. Those of you that have been coming here for a while, I got to go to That Card Guy. Check it out. Here's just a small stack of the cards. Oh, you see the back. Flip through all these cards. So there's probably 50-ish cards that sold on eBay. So you got to go to That Card Guy channel. That video comes out later in the day. I try to get this one out in the morning, sometime before noon, and the other one will come out in the afternoon. I need the whole day to get these things filmed. I talk about like I'm rolling the film there. No, to get them recorded, done, whatever. I'm old. Don't bother me about it. Get all that stuff done and out, as well as get all this stuff shipped in the day. So my first day of the week, whether it's Monday or Tuesday, is very busy. The day flies by, and I still want to get over to at least one particular thrift store by 9 o'clock to check it out because I'm trying to go there 3 to 5 times a week. I didn't go there yesterday on the holiday. I think they were actually open, but I am going to go there today. It's almost 8 o'clock already, and I got to leave my house about 8:30 to get over there. So that's enough time to get this video done and to you. So thanks for coming. Thanks for supporting the channel. Go over and support That Card Guy. And whatever. It's almost baseball season. Go Diamondbacks. Looking forward to baseball season again this year. Baseball season is really long, so you can't get too excited early on. Those of you that like baseball, it seems like it takes forever to get through the season. But yeah, again, we're not here to talk about that. We're talking about sales. Do I sell the coolest shit on eBay? I think I do. At least the coolest variety of stuff that you see from a lot of YouTube resellers. So one thing you don't see a lot of here is clothes. So if you love clothes and purses and little girly knickknacks, you're not going to see those on this channel. Go watch the Homeschooling Picker or Part-Time Pickers or one of those people that sell knick-knacky stuff like that. So yeah, let's get into it. The randomest item that I sold. I sold the Snacker. This is an orange peeler, but look, it's got the Sunkist name on it, and it's still brand new steel. This thing's got to be like from the 70s or something. I don't know. Did you guys ever use one of these peel orange? I'm not an orange peeling, orange eating kind of guy, but found this at the thrift store for $1, and it sold for $20. $1 to $20. I like flips like that, and this thing's going to be a breeze to ship. Just put this into a mailer. Boom, ships out. Now I probably will put like a piece of bubble wrap over this just to make sure that it doesn't somehow get cracked. I mean, this plastic could have dried out over the years, but $1 to $20 for the Snacker. Put down in the comments, have you ever used one of these orange peelers? Do they work? I don't know. All right. Now I did sell, before I forget, I'm going to grab it over here because I put this over here to remind me that I sold it because I got to use these mailing tubes, or that mailing tube, singular. I sold another one of these Power Rangers poster, upside down. So Power Rangers, I bought a brand new stack of 100 of these. I keep saying like 5 years ago. At this point, it could have been 7. I have no idea how long I've been selling these things. But it seems like one sells every couple weeks. And at this point, there might have been more than 100 posters in there. I don't even really know. I've just been sending people 2 posters, just trying to clear them out. At this point, I'm kind of ready to be done with them. A lot of them have little dog ears on the corners and stuff. And I explained in the description that these have a little bit of handling wear, as I say, but they're $10 plus shipping with the tube. I think after all the fees and stuff, I make like $7 or so on one of these posters. So in the long run, it was a good profit item, but they're kind of a pain because I need to get the mailing tubes and blah, 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 whatever. I'm sold another one of those. All right. Next kind of boring thing that I sold. I know I sell cool shit, and I'm telling you that about a boring item is 3 of these little screw-on weights. If you can see right there, it says 2 pounds. I think if you can see it maybe right there. But these are little screw-on weights. So you take 2 of these, and there's these special little weights made by AMF, and you screw them on, and then you can make your weights different weights. I sold a box of these, of the 3-pounders, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, because they all came in one big box. But this is only 3 of them, so you got 1 weight and a half. But I figured someone would still buy them, and they did. $10 for those 3 weights. They weigh a pound a piece, I believe. Even though it says 2 pounds, you need 2 of them together to make, you know, or you don't care, one or the other. All right, we're just going to go with the stuff that's over here. Next up, I sold this Elena of Avalor doll. Now, I thought this was going to be a really cheap item. I think I paid $3 for it at the thrift store. A lot of these items came from that thrift store that I'm going to be going to this morning. So very cheap prices at that store. So Elena of Avalor doll, brand new, unused, unopened. I found out it sells for about $30. So I thought I was going to take it to my booth and sell it for like 10. If you don't know, I have a collectibles booth. I don't talk about it enough. I don't do enough videos about the collectibles booth. I want to do more videos about the collectibles booth. Maybe they'll come in the future. I hope so. It's hard to record out there is one of the reasons. They have music playing and it's very loud. So either I have to continuously talk without it or somehow I have to do a voiceover. So one or the other. I know. First world problems. Anyway, that sold for $30. So yeah, I thought I was going to sell it at my booth for $10. Ended up being a $30 item. It did take a couple months to sell. It didn't fly off the shelf, but Elena of Avalor doll. I actually thought it would sell during Christmas time, but it didn't. It took a little bit longer. All right, next up, quick pop trivia. Who is that? I know a lot of you know. If you're a younger person, you may not know who that is, but that's Jerry Garcia. Found this Funko Pop inside a hanging bag. And it was inside a bag with like other stuff that wasn't related to Funko Pops or other stuff. I don't know. It was just kind of weird how it was in the bag. But it had broken sunglasses. You'll see some of these out on eBay. The sunglasses are completely missing. People still sell them for like $10 or so. But the sunglasses broke right here on the side. So I just did a little super glue job. You'll see in my listing that I put repair on there. Make sure to disclose that, show a nice close-up. Because if you look closely, you can see where there's some super glue. But I think I did a pretty good job. Kept the glasses pretty level. Got $20 for Jerry. So nice little Funko Pop. If you got him in the box, he's like $30, $40, something like that. All right, next, we got Clemente. Now this is meant to be Roberto Clemente, but I think they just put Clemente. That way they don't have to put any licensing rights, but they put Puerto Rico and 21 there on the side. So nice hat. This is part of a big hat collection that I bought a little while back. Took a while to sell. Probably took a couple months, 3 months. Can't remember how long I've had those hats listed for. I had at my store, I think, for 25, and I took an offer of 20. So I technically paid $10 a hat from that grouping. Just the way the math worked out. There were some better hats that I paid more for, and some others that I really factored in that I paid less for. You know how it worked. But there was 28 pieces I paid $280. I think that's the 4th hat to sell. So I'm still actually in the negative from that purchase. I've probably sold a little bit over 100, maybe around $100 of hats from that. So it's been taking much longer to get the money back out of those than I had hoped for. So part of the reason I saw like 20 of them that I haven't listed. That may have something to do with it. I listed like the best 8 of them, and then the rest of it just been sitting in a pile in the garage since then. All right, I sold 2 lucky dogs. I think that's what they called these. These were, I think, Fisher Price Little People. So we got like a Dalmatian and then a black dog with black ears. So a couple of those. It was $10. Again, these were just in a random hanging bag with other toys that I was getting. So I figured if I can get $10 for them, I'll go ahead and do it. It's a quick picture, quick boxing on that one. And yeah, $10. Why not? All right, now this one was really cool. Now, again, a hanging bag. Today's theme, I guess, hanging bags at Goodwill. Uh, I found several items in one bag. They were all vintage. I've already sold two other ones that probably didn't make it to a video. I don't remember the exact price of a hanging bag, but usually, they're $5-ish, give or take a couple. But I think I listed like 5 things from that bag, and this is one of them. I didn't know who it was, but I saw it in there, and it was cool because he still has his like little pull string. Can you see that pull string through there? So you pull that. I guess he set him down, and he goes and takes off. Dragstore, I believe is what his name is from. I believe he's from He-Man, Master of the Universe. So yeah, pretty good shape, and the fact that he had this little pull thingy is a bonus. So $30 for him. That was the first item that sold on Friday. So I'm going to make sure that's the first item I pick up because someone's really been waiting like 4 days to see this thing get shipped. But it was the weekend, so I wasn't going to do it. $30 for him. Like I said, I sell cool stuff. Give a thumbs up if you think I sell cool stuff. All right, next up we have some Lego. Lego Friends. Now, Lego Friends can be very hit or miss, but again, I bought several sets that were in hanging bags, of course, at the Goodwill, and they were all pretty cheap. And I could see that most of them at least had the little minifigs in them. So if they have the minifigs, I figured there's a chance that the set's complete. This one was not. It was missing a few pieces. But you can see it's a pretty big set. We got some little stages. So actually, this is called like a baking competition. This set wasn't worth much at all. But we put it together, missing a few pieces, and we got $10 for what we had. And it did take a little while to sell. But if you've ever watched this channel before, I don't think you're all new. I always say we're a Lego family. We like putting Lego stuff together. So this is almost like fun time for us to get these bags, take them apart, put the sets together, find out if it's complete. I have a big back stock of extra pieces. So a lot of time if a set is missing a couple, I can go and just fill those in. And this one, I didn't have all of them. So $10. Woohoo, $10. All right, we're getting to the really cool stuff. I gotta save that stuff for last. I can't show that stuff first. Let's see, you can't see these, so I'm going to show this one first up. Only a couple sports-related items shown on this channel today. Sold an autograph photo. This is Mark Mulder of the Oakland A's, one of their good pitchers from like the 2000s. I think the rookie year was like 1999, and then he was really good pitcher. Really good pitcher. No COA on this one. Yeah, it's $10. If I went and got the COA, spent the $10, $15, whatever it costs to get JSA or PSA, one of those done, I wouldn't recoup that money. I wouldn't, not like I can now sell this for $30 or something. No, this is pretty much a $10 photo, whether you have a COA or not. So someone's just buying this based on how the photo looks, how the autograph looks. And this one looks really good because he got blue ink on the white part of the jersey. Shows up great. $10. Probably bought that at the local sports auction for a couple dollars. A lot of times, players that play in spring training out here, which is going on right now, it's easy to pick up a lot of their stuff cheap out here because a lot of people get it. It sits around for a while, and then I reap the rewards. Now, how long did it take that to sell? Probably a long time. It's probably been up here on the shelf right here. I have a little section of like, I think, am I doing it right? I don't know. Somewhere around here is a little pile of autograph photos that I have in these rigid holders. So, yeah, that one took a long time to sell. We'll go ahead and show the other autograph photo. This is one of the good ones. This is one of the good sales from the weekend. Not quite $100. It was priced at $100. I went in and modified some prices of the items that have been in my store over a year, and I took like 20% off, and then it sold like instantly. So I don't know. Does eBay send out a message to somebody if a price is reduced? I didn't send out an offer. It wasn't like a 20% off offer. It was just a change in price. So I don't know if they send messages to people or not. Either way, this sold within an hour after doing that. So we got Charles Barkley, Sir Charles, Phoenix Suns legend. I know he played for the Rockets and stuff, but yeah, this one's kind of cool. Let's see if you can see it. It's signed in gold down here, so it's not the easiest to see, but it is a nice signature. And this one is, guys like Charles Barkley, you got to get these authenticated because there are fakes out there. So I got the COA on the back from JSA, and like I said, the little sticker down there. And see if you can sort of see it. Can you see it? All right, well, so I had that 100, sold it at 80. Like I said, I dropped it 20%, and it sold pretty quickly. Now, it's not like I got this for free. I did have to pay up a little bit for it. I actually bought it on Whatnot, off of the Whatnot show. I think I paid like $40-ish. I don't remember the exact price. But we're going to say I paid $40 for that one. So there's still some profit there, but not a whole lot. All right, I'm talking a lot. Monster Energy drink. That's the drink of the day. Now, they tricked me at the grocery store. Now, you got to be careful. Grocery stores, And these companies can be tricky because they had a little 6-pack that was a better deal than the 12-pack. So I said, oh, I'm going to buy the 6-pack then, right? Well, the cans are smaller in the 6-pack. Yeah, these are only like 12 ounce, and I think the bigger ones are 16 ounce, maybe. I don't know, but they trick you. They trick you on the math. But that's what we're drinking today. A little Ultra Zero or Zero Ultra, the white can. We just call these Monster Whites out. All right, just in case you were curious. Monster, I'm still waiting for that sponsorship deal. I have dozens of viewers every video. You can sell your product to them. Cheap endorsement deal. All right, let's get into the other stuff. We got 4 cool items coming up. Well, okay, 3 of them are cool. One of them's, yeah, you know. If you didn't know, this game sells pretty quickly. Not the regular Yahtzee. I'm sure you can buy a regular Yahtzee game and sell it for $10. But this deluxe edition, for whatever reason, sells really quickly. Every time I get one, I get it listed and it sells within a week. This one took 1 day. Now, the box has seen some better days, and that happens a lot with these boxes. But $25, $25 if they're complete. It's not hard to be complete. The thing is, this has 5 special gold foil or something dice on there. I don't know if you can tell by the front, but yeah, kind of foily. That's the deluxe. There's a little tray. You can see that's the stuff you need to make your game complete. Boom, right there. $25. So I can pick these up for a few dollars and sell them for $25, and they sell quickly. So that's good. It's a box. It's easy to ship. I got a box of this thing. Just boom. I think I have it. It's 13 by 13 by 4. I think that's the box that I use. It's a little wider than I need, but I'd rather have it be a little bigger than a little bit too small. I've heard somebody say that before. All right, cool items coming up. Cool item alert. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I've never done that before. I am in a weird mood this morning. All right, because I got to leave in like 20 minutes. We got to get this video done. It's going to be done. You're not going to be here another 20 minutes, I promise. We've got 3 items to go. Oh, no, 4 items. 4 items, and they're all good items. All right, Mario Kart Hot Wheel set. Now, again, the store I'm going to this morning, I picked up 3 of these, brand new, one day when I filled up a whole cart of toys. I think these were $5 a piece. $5 a piece. I would have bought 100 of them if they had them. Yeah, so check it out. A little Hot Wheel set. You got everybody from Mario Kart on it. I always play Bowser. Mario Kart, I always play Bowser. Bowser is good. I don't know why. But play Bowser if you play Mario Kart. Let me know down in the comments. There better be a couple comments down there. We're never doing another video. All right, maybe not. But let me know when you play Mario Kart, what character you like to play. $40 for this set. $40. Each one of them is kind of cool. It shows you on the back what each cart each person is in and each of the characters. I don't use that cart per se with Bowser, but I like that one there. Yeah, $40, and they've sold instantly. So I might be able to get a little more than 40, but it might take longer. Yeah, these sold right away. So I've already sold 2 of them of the 3. I didn't think they'd sell that fast. I took one out to my collectibles booth and actually put it out there a little bit cheaper. It's actually $30 out of my collectibles booth. So if you're out there, you could get a little deal on one. I'm going to go out there Friday. If that one is still there, I'm taking it. I'm bringing it home, and I'm going to sell for $40, and it will sell literally the same day. So $40 for Mario Kart. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I'm going to show you this item back here because I will forget it if I don't. This was a no-brainer buy when I saw it at the thrift store. It says Paddle Tech. Can you read that? Paddle Tech. It also says it on the sides. Paddle Tech. Paddle Tech. You know what the biggest growing sport in the world is? That's right. Pickleball. And this is a special pickleball, I guess, bag. You got to have them for everything. So yeah, Paddle Tech makes a lot of pickleball stuff. I'm sure they make other sports as well. But this bag is in... It doesn't have its tags, but man, this thing is probably new and unused. I think I had it in my store for $100. Is that right? This is the first time I'm going to look up today. I wasn't planning on looking up stuff, but it's right there. Oh yeah, okay, I remember the sale now. So I had it in my store for $100. Again, I was doing my markdowns. It hadn't been in my store a year, but it probably been in my store 5 to 6 months, and I was like, why is this thing not selling? Pickleball. It's the biggest sport in the country. I've never played pickleball, by the way. Maybe someday. So I marked it down, $79.99, just like that, Charles Barkley, and I had somebody send me a message, hey, just because the extra shipping, because I think I have $15 shipping on there. Can you do $73? I don't know. That somehow that worked for them. And I was in one of those kind of moods, and I said, I'll give it to you for $72. So I sent them a $72 offer. Every once in a while, I do that. I don't know. I'm making good money on it. I think I paid about $10 for that at a thrift store. So $72 plus shipping on that one. So that was good. All right, now we're back. The last two orders, they're both $100 items. Well, $99.99. So with the shipping and tax, they're well over $100. First one is not very visually stimulating for you because it's in a box. This is Lego Mindstorms. Again, Lego family. But Lego Mindstorms, you can see I got it all kind of boxed up there. I just got to do some void fill at the top. Lego Mindstorms has a bunch of these little electronics parts. So there's a lot of like little phone cord looking things that you plug in and you make stuff. And it's a little more high-tech electronics. You put stuff together and you can make stuff move and walk and talk. Maybe talk, I don't know. I've actually never put Mindstorms together. Not really my thing. I'm not really into the electronics that way, but I am into selling things for $100 that I can make money on. Now, this is another item that was at the thrift store that I'm going to shortly, and it was in their display case for, I think it was $20, $15 or $20, and I didn't sell the box because the box is massive that this thing comes in. So I just took all the parts out, and you can see they fill into one of these nice. This is a Walmart box. If I can recommend Walmart for anything, it's because they have a couple of decent boxes, 11 by 7.5 by 5.5. This thing works fantastic for so many things. But I sold this for $100. I did not have to give a discount, and it took, we'll just say under 6 months. I think it was more in the 2-3 month range, but I don't remember the exact time and date that I bought that. So $100 for Lego Mindstorms. You'll see in the pop-up. You won't see what the box looks like, but if you ever see Mindstorms, the most important thing is it has like a little control module. Now that control module, I think you can sell for $30-$40 just by itself as long as it works. And this one did. You'll see in my picture. I think one of the things it shows is like a little smiley face. That might have been the picture that I took. So I took a couple different test screen shots so you can see that it works. And yeah, $100 for Lego Mindstorm. That's good. I think a lot of schools use them, like summer school programs where they have kids come in and build stuff because it's kind of fun. So those Lego sets, those Mindstorms work good for stuff like that. All right, now the grand finale, the coolest thing. Some of you are going to think, Mike, that's not cool. I found this amazing one. This was actually a Goodwill find and actually made it to the shelf. So if you're anybody that's watching this out here in Arizona, when carts roll out, there's generally 2 to 5 people, it seems like, waiting for each of those carts, and the stuff goes quickly off there. So I find it very rare that the stuff makes it from the cart to the shelf, but it does sometimes. So this was just sitting on the shelf, and I was amazed. I think it was $5.49. But this is vintage Littlest Pet Shop. Littlest Pet Shop, you see it right there. And they actually put the price tag right over that. I was afraid it was going to tear the paper, but this is a vintage Littlest Pet Shop. And I can't remember what year this is from. See, this is Matt when you got glasses and the magnifier to find out what year it is. It was 1995. Tonka Corporation. So it says Kenner and Tonka Corporation. So that's who made these originally. You got the puppy mom and dad with magic birthing mama. Ooh, does she have a puppy? I don't know if the puppy comes out of here, but it says magic birthing thing, so I don't know. I don't know what happens with this playset. But look, you got the 2 cute little puppies, and then the mom and dad. I don't know which is which. I think that's the dad. I think as you look at the back, it tells you that the father can play tug of war with the baby. Now, this wasn't perfect. You can see that you got a little of that going on. You got a little of that going on. You got curling down at the bottom. This still sold for $100. And it sold pretty fast. It sold the same weekend that I listed it. I looked out there at the comps to see what was out there. There was a fair amount of Littlest Pet Shop from vintage times in the 90s. But there was only one of these sets that sold, and I think it sold at auction for like $70. I had to use Terapeak to look it up. So I said, I'm going to put mine at 100. We'll see what happens. I didn't put best or actually, I even put best offer on it. That's right, I did. But it sold. Buy it now, no special price, $100 plus shipping for that. That is a fantastic sale, $5 to $100. I need a lot of those every week. That would be really great. All right, we're 15 minutes away from me having to leave, so that's going to wrap up the video. I'm not going to drag this one out, I don't think, because you guys know I can drag the heck out of some videos. I've got stuff kind of sitting all over. I have some cool stuff that I could show that I picked up, but I don't want to make this video too long. I think it's already going to be 20-ish minutes, so we're going to end it here today. So, guys, I know I haven't been real consistent in my video putting out lately, but it's just because I've been so darn busy. I've been going out thrifting a lot. That's been part of it. That's been good because I need inventory because you got to sell cool stuff on eBay. But if you're going to sell the coolest shit on eBay, you got to keep going out and finding stuff, right? All right. That's it. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm done. No more blah, 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 blah. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.